everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be looking into the reports around Harry and Meghan that their next venture with Netflix is going to be a rom-com. Yeah, a rom-com. So I thought we'd ask the cards what they have to say about it and see if we can find any tea out for entertainment purposes only, of course. But before I begin, if you're new here, hello, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you all to my regular subbies, and thank you to the emotional support Coven members. You guys rock. So let's have a look and see what the cards have to say about this situation with regarding Harry and Meghan and a Netflix thing. Is this Netflix getting their money's worth out of Harry and Meghan, or is this just a puff piece to distract from Catherine's early years initiative that was launched this week? It's sometimes it's just the fake news all the time. Let's have a look and see what the cards have to say about this. The Tower. Okay. So we're coming up with like some karmic kind of teachable moment here. Teachable, authentically teachable moment. They are feeling a bit pressed by stuff. There's stuff going on in the background, but we'll have a look and find out what. They're certainly going through a burning away of the old and bringing in of the new. This possibly isn't how they envisaged things going. I think certainly when you've got a Tower card, there is going to be a change of course because things are getting burned away, structures in your life are falling apart. There's going to be a new way of doing things. The Tower's upright as well. So some of the stuff they just are blinded to and they didn't see coming. Let's see what's crossing them. We have got the Hermit in reverse. Ooh. Now, this could be the negative press surrounding Harry, because remember it's a Virgo, and Virgo is the Hermit card in the tarot. There's two major arcana cards straight away with this reading. And it's making me think that there is something significant going on with Netflix. Something very significant. With regarding the Hermit in reverse, this could be, well, not only be Harry and the feedback from Spare, it's made him look a fool, it's made him look uneducated, it's made him look insincere. Because the Hermit in reverse is those things, it's a bit, somebody who's a bit bad advice. They're not giving you clear communication. You don't want to follow them. So all of this talk of leadership, that could be what is crossing them with a kind of downfall there, and this is why they might have to be doing different projects. The Two of Cups above the situation, interesting. So there's a parting of the ways. Oh, there's the King of Swords. There's the parting of the ways, what is known about the situation. So that might be as well with the Two of Cups. Of course, it's romance and everything like that, but which you would want upright if you were going to be talking about rom-coms. But there's definitely something with regarding parting of ways. Now, I don't necessarily think this is Harry and Meghan separating. I know you guys would be really interested in that. I do think there is some distancing though. I think they're going to try and separate out their branding a bit more. And Meghan is definitely going to try and take herself out of Harry, out of kind of Harry's story in that sense of the word, if you know what I mean. She's going to want to be perceived to be removed from all of the drama with the Hermit in reverse. We have got the King of Swords underneath. So like I say, this is strategy, contracts, long-term thinking going on here. And I do think that this could well be something that they don't want to do. But with regards to the King of Swords, contractually, they might have to do, because it does look like Netflix may want their pound of flesh from them. Leaving the situation, you have got the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Very interesting. And the Queen of Wands, of course, being a Leo, would come through. That would be Meghan in a reading about Harry and Meghan. She is kind of, like I said, she is kind of removing herself from the situation. She doesn't want to necessarily be associated with the mess that Harry has just done. So I'm wondering if they're trying to get them on separate projects. 9 of Wands, the resetting of boundaries, tired of holding things up. Okay. Let me just pull the rest of the cards. I am shaking my head because the 9 of Coins in reverse has come out again. So I really feel like they are gonna have a bit of trouble with Netflix and what they can produce for Netflix. Justice in reverse seems to suggest that there is some contracts or some legal toing and froing that is not going their way. They seem very frustrated by things when regarding Netflix. However, there is going to be change. There is going to be a redoing, a rejigging of their branding when they're with Netflix. So it looks like they're going to move away from the incessant moaning, and they are going to try and do things slightly differently. With the Chariot there, they're wanting, I really feel like with the whole Netflix thing, they want to drive it kind of ahead and keep it moving, but all it's going to do is make them look uncharitable, ungracious, and have a bit of a fall from grace there with the 9 of Coins. It's not the revenue stream that they thought it was, for sure. Yes, they got 100 million deal, but there's only so much of a portion of that will be paid at any time, and there'll only be so much of a portion of that goes to them, because they'll still have to pay for production fees, staff fees, all of that kind of stuff. So let me just have a look. So I think that they are trying to reframe things. They are trying to reframe the boundaries with Netflix. I think they don't like the way even though the Harry and Meghan brand got a lot of traction with the Harry and Meghan story, and everybody watched it. Some people wish they didn't. You guys didn't watch it. I watched it. Ugh. I lost brain cells, I've got to admit. But with regards to the cards and their situation, it does look like things have turned. It does look like they don't want to be pumping out all of that content again and again and again and again. We are going to be getting Heart of Invictus later in the year, but I do think they want to reframe and redo how they're planning the projects with them. So we're talking about something that mightn't, because production times and things like that mightn't get off the ground for a couple of years with Netflix. Personally, I don't know about that relationship lasting that long. Contractually, it might do. I don't think it's a happy relationship, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Let's have a look and see how Meghan feels about Netflix, and see where we're going with the rom-com story. The High Priestess. There's some secrets, and she's very wanting to keep them quite close to her chest. Yes, this could well be something to reframe her kind of more in line with a regal persona, as somebody who is just beyond, she's probably one of the most famous people in the world at the minute. And she's wanting to kind of keep that kind of status, keep those secrets back, keep things hidden away. Let's have a look. There's the Knight of Swords crossing the High Priestess anyway. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Seven of Wands. Okay, so there is a lot of salacious things going on here. We have got the Knight of Swords crossing, which suggests to me that there has been words and there's gossip and there's bickering and infighting and going backwards and forwards with contracts, with ego, everybody gets the bristled up, but she wants to keep stuff under wraps. There's a 7 of Wands there, which shows that she feels like she is being unduly attacked and that she has to defend herself and that she has to be there and just kind of push back on stuff. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse above the situation, what is known about the situation, I would say that yes, they got blowback from the what do you call it, the Netflix show. Yes, they got the blowback from that, but it was really the spare book that damaged it. And we have got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse above the situation, showing us that Harry has really kind of went down with Meghan's what's the word, expectations? No, that's not it. Oh, words are hard today for some reason. It's went down in Meghan's estimations. Thank you, brain. We got there. So Knight of Pentacles there in reverse. It is a devaluation. What were they wanting? Of course, here we go. They want, Meghan would like to, and we can see it here, the Queen of Wands leaving the situation. That the Queen of Cups there is Meghan wanting to attach those virtuous stuff that was attached to that Princess Diana after her death and during her lifetime as well, but really that kind of wow factor when she wants everybody to think she's like Princess Diana, but in reality, and I said this yesterday, she's coming across more like Fergie, but more like a kind of second-rate nasty version of Fergie. Yeah, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, never mind. Okay, so we've got the 7 of Swords coming in, which means the boundaries are being moved around. And I do feel that with Netflix that they will get some boundaries, they will get things moved around, because we've got the 7 of Swords. People are going to be taking, there's something taking, maybe there's a pre-made paid project like we saw with the Live Laugh Love or whatever it was docu-series they did, and they just kind of inserted themselves in it. It may be something like that, but there's definitely something taken away there. We have got the 8 of Cups and we have got the Page of Wands. So with the 8 of Cups in reverse, she is wanting to walk away, but she cannot walk away. And with the Page of Wands in reverse there, it shows there's some frustration, creative frustrations and anger, maybe resentment at people who are around her as well. It's definitely kind of a blockage there. Definitely. 7 of Pentacles shows that she has to be where she might like being forced to be patient, that's for sure, or she might be just having to wait and learning to wait and taking her time, waiting for her work to come in. And then we have a 2 of Wands, a separation of sorts. So the 2 of Wands there, I feel like that, like I said, I don't feel this Netflix deal is going to be a long-lasting, happy kind of marriage. As is anything, it's certainly going to not last as long as the Sussexes, but I do feel like that it is going to kind of basically come to a halt. It's probably well in its death throes. I don't know what happened there. My video just completely cut out. So I was just saying that it's probably well in its death throes, the relationship with Netflix. I do see it splitting with that, and in not being able to kind of work well with others. There is going to be some stuff that they will have to be contracted to do, guys, but I don't see it lasting forever, that's for sure. So with that being said, what do you guys think of the cards? Is there anything you would like to add, anything you would like to take away from it? Let me know in the comments down below. If there's any readings you would like me to do, let me know there as well, and I shall see you all in a bit. Take care, guys. Bye.